What's up? What's up? We're here. We're here. We'll come back to that website in just a moment. Just wanted to show it for just a second, but we're here. It's
Whoop, whoop.
Thursday, so you know what time it is. It's 6 p.m. on the East Coast of the United States. It's bedtime out in the UK, but that's all right.
Time, my
Uh,
bottom, never bad time. I've just been to the gym. Come on.
hey, that's what's
Fired up.
up. That's
That's
what's up.
why I'm,
You're invigorated then.
yeah, I am.
So you're ready to go for the rest of the night. Listen, we are here.
Ooh, Mrs.
We're here. This
What
is
kind of
the
show is this? To that point.
you kind of almost veered off the cliff one second.
Yes.
Yep, we're here. We're here. This is if you don't know
Yes.
who you are looking at, you're
You are.
looking at part of the Love Entrepreneurs crew. Love Entrepreneurs. I'm gonna cover up the bottom folk for just a second. Love Entrepreneurs is a group of individuals, like-minded individuals, business owners, entrepreneurs, business fellowship that has the goal, the vision, the dream,
Absolutely.
the passion to help ordinary people build extraordinary businesses. And it is the place to be if you are trying to find yourself in a community of individuals who are not only going to look out for you in a way that allows you to thrive in a business sense, but will look out for you in a way that allows you to thrive holistically as a human being. So that's who we are. We're all here. Everybody will get a chance to introduce themselves. I guess we'll let the ladies go first. We'll start with Lisa Brown, and then we'll go to Leary, and then Rob Howes, and then I'll close it out, and then we'll jump right in.
Okay, well, good evening. My name is Lisa Brown. I am Chief Executive Officer at Solutions via Carulian LLC. We are a strategic communications firm, and we specialize as a full service communications company. So we help to provide some business guidance. We work with public sector and private sector. My main passion is mindset, helping entrepreneurs and business owners to actually reach wholeness within themselves and understand anatomy, physiology, and what else would I say? Physics, astrophysics. And I basically make it something that you can eat and digest easy, because if we understand how we actually work, meaning our brain and how it affects our body, how it affects our decision making, and that is very big in business, I would say. So we need to know our full anatomy and some science, and I break it down and I help people understand exactly what's going on and where they fall into it and how they can actually get to their fullest, highest potential. So that's who I am.
Awesome, awesome, and it's good stuff too, and it's needed. It's everybody needs this, and if you're looking to thrive in a way that you have not up until this point, that's the person you need to talk to,
Yep.
Lisa Brown.
Yep. Absolutely.
You put a lot of work in, a whole lifetime.
Indeed,
And I'm
indeed.
ready to, I'm passionate about it because the ignorance needs to go. We're done. There's no more, we don't have time to be ignorant anymore. We need to know what's going on and how this operates so that we can operate all the way to the fullest.
All the way.
Cool. And she'll teach you to fly, guys, too, to the moon, but not necessarily back. Only if you're good. So I am Larry, and I run Entrepreneurs, Love Entrepreneurs, but I run it along. We are a very flat structured bunch of folks. We run it like planet Earth, like a round globulus. We are a fellowship of like-minded entrepreneurs. Some of us have very large businesses. Some of us have teeny weeny tiny businesses. And the only requirement for you guys to come along is a desire to create a business. You don't have to have one. It's a desire to have one. That's the important thing. So I set up Love Entrepreneurs because I wanted there to be a safe space for entrepreneurs to really speak their truth and get some really good feedback from people who have been there before you, who can guide you on the mistakes not to make.
Mm-hmm.
And we've created this amazing.
Oh, we lost him. Is that me, or is it just me, or did we lose him?
No, I think, Larry, if you can hear us, I think we lost sound from you for some reason.
Oh no! How do you
Okay, there you go. You're back.
Yes,
You're
yes.
back.
We
I
just
think
Hello,
That-
hello,
I
hello.
think that was only just so
That
we
was-
could get a chance to say hi to Dion. So I think that's why the sound went out, so we could say hi to Dion.
Dion,
Look at
Dion's
that
got
timing.
some magnetic fields happening there. Dion, you need to chat to Lisa Brown. Between you, we're going to be
Yeah.
flying tonight.
So
Dion just has great ears.
Dion has
He has
great ears. Dion has
Yes.
great ears. She picked up the Caribbean accent from
Yes.
Lisa Brown.
So I'll answer that because it's more than, So I'm from where Illyria is from. I'm from the United Kingdom. I'm from originally, right? England.
Are you from
I'm
Cardiff?
originally from East London.
I am not from East London, I should tell you. I'm from Wales. But anyway.
I was right on the other side of the pond. So I came to the other side of the pond to West Philly really early on, and I was raised here. And in between all that time, I was going back and forth. I get to visit Jamaica where my family is from. So that's what all that sound is, whatever all of that was. That's what this sounds like.
That's what's up.
And the funny thing is, not one of those countries would just outright own me on their own. Is the funny thing, because the UK's think you're American, the American think I'm something else, and the Jamaicans are like, no, she's not authentic either. So I'm really a mixture of everything. So
hey, shout out to Dion for being in the house and the phenomenal auditory and linguistic skills.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Larry, were you done, or
yeah? So keep going, Larry, because you weren't done.
Yes, keep going, Larry.
Yeah, just keep going, let it flow. So I was just saying, look, this Love Entrepreneurs thing, it's like a factory to build your business. Think of it like a factory, right? You come in the production line, we do a big fix with you. We keep saying this every week. It's free. It's free. Yes, it is gratis. It's not going to cost you a penny. And you get all these wonderful folks who give you feedback on your business idea or something that you have a problem with. Then we can coach you into, and when I say coach, we don't mean, coaching, professional coaching. We are all business owners, and we will tell you how to avoid all the horrible problems that we didn't avoid, so that you can super fly to the sky and not crash and burn like we did. All of us, but I did. I've crashed and burned a couple of times in my life, and I've learned a couple of things, and I'd like to sort of tell other people, hey, you can do it your way, or you can do it the way that I learned not to do it, right? So that's the idea. And we've got a tech team, we've got a mindset team. Lisa heads up the mindset team, Rob and Oliver do the tech, and between all of us, and we all use each other's services, right? So we're a holistic community. When Oliver talked about being a holistic community, we look after not just each other's businesses, but we look after each other's souls. And I know that sounds really odd to some people out there, but we are like a support group for each other. So, we're going to talk about Silver Tree tonight. That's another community that we work very, very closely with, because they provide us with a currency that we've used. So we can actually even now finance your business for you. So we've got the whole scale of stuff going on here, and it's exciting stuff. There are so many times are difficult. I know that. But in difficult times, through hardship, come amazing things. Look what happened with the USA, guys, when you finally found freedom from nasty little UK. Haha, sort of amazing things happen. So the land of the free, literally. So maybe some of you are wishing maybe we could create another land somewhere else. Maybe Lisa can help you with that and sort of fly to another planet. But that's a conversation for another day. But anyway, that's me.
All righty. That's what's up. That's Larry Koslet. We got Rob Howes in the house.
Whoop, whoop.
In the house. And people ask me how you pronounce my last name. I'll just say, how's it going? That's a good way to understand the pronunciation. How's life?
How's that?
How's it going?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm really interested in finding out that answer from folks, genuinely. So that's why I became a humologist. All right. Humologist is humans and technology combined, which makes humology, and from that birth to humologist. Actually, newsflash, everyone is a humologist because everyone here uses technology.
Sadly, in my case, however,
Hey,
I'm a wannabe.
We don't care about the levels.
listen, the law of polarity says that it's different streams, different parts of this pole, but all on the same pole, nevertheless. So
Yes.
my goal is to get us to the top of the pole as a humologist, whether it's a small business or a big business. So from the micro to the macro, how do you use technology and automation? So I have a technology firm called Simply Automate, and what we do is simply try to help people automate. Educate so you can automate. Educate yourself so you understand what you're doing, because you're doing something repetitive. And if you can stop doing that, what could you do with that time? Bing! That's it. So that's the thing. And so Love Entrepreneurs was a beautiful thing to me, because when I met Larry, Oliver and I was talking about just some beautiful ideas about bringing businesses together. I shared some ideas I had. And he told me about this wonderful woman, Larry, who had this network already built, right? But not just a network, but a network with a currency support. I mean, when I say currency, I mean like literal currency that you get to use to buy stuff with. I was like, wow. So what a fantastic idea. What a fantastic idea to have resources for businesses, resources being money that they can use to buy services to help their business, while also being coached, as Larry was saying, being supported by the peers around you. It's a networking group that actually is a business fellowship group. So you have the networking element, but it's more of business fellowship and development. Oh, business fellowship and development, because that's what's relevant.
Well,
do I hear a rap coming in?
Yeah, that's what you didn't know about Rob. If you follow Rob closely, you already know that the freestyle skills are already they're at a high level.
I see it on Instagram all the time.
Listen, music is a way to express, and I thank God for the ability to express my feelings through it. And I thank God for the opportunity to meet people like these folks and these corners around here, right? And we can share ideas and actually help each other grow and help other people grow, like literally. And that's what the Love Entrepreneurs is all about. You were definitely in the right room, sister.
Deanna's in the right room. She also heard the bars coming through. She heard bars coming through. So she said, uh-oh. Yeah, so that is Rob, and Rob gave a preview of what we're going to be talking about today. Real quick before we get into that, I'm Oliver Marcel. I am the relationship builder. I call myself the friendly relationship contractor, because it's my passion, it's my goal, it's my calling to help you build the relationship of your dreams, both personally and professionally, working in the relationship building and men's enrichment spaces to ensure that we are winning in every area of our lives, and incorporate some other little things in there, because as I was growing this, I had the opportunity coming from the IT space to be immersed in video and in voiceovers and in graphic design and in all the tech. And so helping individuals also who want to be able to merge those things together to become the best that they can be in their situations. I don't have my t-shirt on. I have one of my t-shirts on today, but this is a marriage t-shirt. I normally have on the 2020 Before Hindsight t-shirt, because it is my goal to help at least one person gain some level of clarity on the front end before they do something that could potentially throw off the trajectory of their lives. Believe me, I've been there. I've lived it. I have all the t-shirts that represent all of those areas of my life. So I understand it. And as such, I'm passionate about helping other people journey in a way that is conducive to their success. And the beautiful thing about being able to do that is that I can get in a fellowship of folks who want to see me win. I want to see them win. And not only do we want to see each other win, and we're looking after each other's souls, and it's the support group, but there is also an opportunity for me to do business with Lisa, and to do business with Aliri, and to do business with Rob, and for them with me using a currency that we're going to talk about today.
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
What is that?
I forgot to put the drum roll. I don't have the drum roll sound effect. I don't have it queued up. I like the drum roll.
I like that pausation though.
It was dramatic.
Indeed. We're talking about none other than the future of business, a new way to trade built to benefit small businesses and communities called Silvertree. That is what we're talking about. If you're not familiar with this, today is your opportunity to get familiar with Silvertree. All right. So let's take it away. We'll come back to the website in a little bit so we can see everybody's faces nice and clear. Let's jump into
And
it.
so and right as we're jumping into it, I love that drum roll. It's important to understand that Love Entrepreneurs is the business fellowship, right? This is the business fellowship of Love Entrepreneurs. But at the same time, there's an access to a resource that can help you in your business, right? And this is what we're getting to explain with Silvertree. It's a beautiful partnership, collaboration. It's actually one and the same, but there's two different elements. I wanted to distinguish that Love Entrepreneurs, the business fellowship. And this, that what you're getting ready to see, is the fantastic resource I like to call Silver Cash. And you got your Silver Cash. That the music dropping? I like that.
We're really organized tonight, guys. Excuse me, break to the commercial break. Camera 2.
Yeah, I was queuing it. I was queuing it up.
Explain what Silvertree is, just so the folks don't know. So the idea behind Silvertree, it is most basic, is that if you think of time, right? Think of time. We can never replace time. Time is the only commodity that you can't get back. So we were thinking, what would it be like if you could take business that you didn't have at the moment and use it? So you join Silvertree, a platform. We've got lots of other businesses that all trade with each other. They trade their spare time or their spare capacity, which is usually when they're not getting paid in cash for their business services. And they use the currency that they get through that trade. Remember, it's business that you've never even had before, so it doesn't affect your basic cash flow. It adds to it. And you use the business that you've never had before to pay for those things that you need to pay for in your business to expand your business or in the day-to-day running of your business. Instead, drum roll, of having to use cash, meaning you conserve and keep more cash in your business. You become more cash profitable. You get to know lots of other businesses that you might want to trade. You can trade part silver, part cash if you want. You can trade 100% silver, 100% cash. It doesn't really matter. What matters is that your business is getting more profitable. And we've recently found, we were saying earlier about funding businesses. We've partnered with Silvertree to be able to use the British government SEIS, which, as long as you've got a business in Britain and it's a registered business, the people who live in Britain can invest in that business. So, hey up, Lisa Brown, I'm sure you've still got rels in Britain who pay tax. This is an opportunity for you, and because we're partnering with Silvertree, we can create what's known as an SPV, a specific purpose company for you, which you can then take advantage of, and you can get all your marketing paid for or all your resources paid for, whatever it is you want to do. There's so many different ways. If you have a charity, you can use it to raise money for charity because it's seen as currency. It's treated exactly the same way, but it's basically about using that time that you'll never, ever get back. So when you next go into your local car dealer and you see that fantastic Lambo on the front court or whatever it is, that takes your fancy, that's spare capacity right there, because that dealership has had to go out and pay for that in cash until somebody comes along and goes, ooh, I'll buy that, but it could be on the forecourt for 6 months, right? Waiting for someone to come along. That's wasting time. Money is locked in that asset. And it's the same with our businesses. When we're looking for new clients, we're going around. And this is a way to really conserve cash in our business. So I'm going to shut up now. And you want to show video, don't you?
No, I'm just queuing it up for whenever you.
I see. Right, I can see the screen. Everything is moving around. So thinking,
no,
right.
I wasn't rushing you. I just made sure I had it queued up.
These explainer videos here, there's two, I think. Oliver, and they're both, they're both really excellent. They're both really, really good. So, yeah, I think it'd be fab if we could play one of those, or even both, if possible.
All right, let's jump into one right now.
Okay.
Silvertree is the new business economy, but what are the benefits exactly? Well, first, let's look at how business used to be done. In ancient times, people bartered, which guaranteed reciprocal business. However, the seller may not want or need what you had to trade, so money was invented to solve this. Silvertree is the new way to barter using Silver, our digital trading token. It allows members to trade spare capacity at full market value without spending cash. So how does this benefit business? Well, if a yoga studio sells 18 spots in a class, expenses eat into their profit. But with Silvertree, they can generate new business at full market value, which is charged for in silver. The silver they earned can then be used to pay for business expenses by trading with other members in our network without spending cash. And the more spare capacity you sell, the more silver you can spend with our members. So what is spare capacity? Well, it's the ability to take on extra work, new customers, fill bookings, move product without the need to discount, or fill downtime without increasing fixed costs. And Silvertree has hundreds of different types of businesses in our network to trade with, which means that our yoga studio can earn and save silver by filling their classes, to then hire a builder to complete their refurb. Silvertree's cashless trading gives your business some serious benefits. Because you're generating more business through Silvertree, you won't have to continuously discount your products or services. You'll gain new, loyal, and repeat customers from the Silvertree network, and because you're using Silver to pay expenses, you keep more cash in the bank from your existing business. You also get free advertising reach within our network, who are financially incentivized to trade with you. Silvertree is the smart way to guarantee more business and boost profit.
Cool.
There you have it. There you have it.
Who likes the phrase cashless trading? Cashless trading. Let's just talk about that term for a second. Okay, cashless trading.
Trading. I mean, in a way, you have to think about it, don't you? Because I think, right, one of the hardest things I find explaining Silvertree to people is we are so wedded to the idea of cash, aren't we, as a society, right? Cash has become our status, who we are. Mm-hmm. When you think about, go back to Babylon, the Babylonians, or thousands and thousands of years before they had cash, money was only invented to record units of exchange. It was an accountancy it was the beginning of accountancy, wasn't it? Yeah. If you think about it. Right. Has been used to barter.
Mm-hmm. Based on gold originally.
Yep.
Well, if you were lucky enough, I'm not sure we didn't have any gold in Wales, love.
I mean, at least the American currency was based off of gold originally.
Okay, we would use stones.
If we go back to the original traders, the Sumerians, they would trade their.
That's right.
A goat for two bushels of apples, but then things changed. But that was the.
It was wheat. I think it started, wasn't it? It was wheat stores or grain stores. I think people used to get paid, but whatever. The point. What fascinates me about all of this is that, especially what Lisa talks about and what she does with people, is that. Society is talking about, we need a third way of doing things. We know that extremes don't work of either way. And, we're looking for this holistic whole approach now, especially after the pandemic, and it's clear that communism didn't work. Capitalism is not working. So you sort of need a different thing happening here. And what I love about Silvertree is it's a way for anybody to get involved that doesn't have money. If you think about it, how many people out there starting up businesses, they think it's great. I want to be Elon Musk. Lovely. But The difference is Elon Musk has a few billion pounds. He has a slight head start. So, but through this way of, I run a law firm called Maguire Mitchell, and I started this law practice entirely using this concept. Had the website built, had all my social media done, I had my comms, I had the infrastructure built, paper, I bought a computer, I could do a lot of stuff because I wanted to test the concept. And a lot of people were thinking, oh, this is a bartering exchange, but it's sort of a bartering exchange with its own currency.
Yeah.
Coming back to what I said before, think of time. Time is that one thing you can never replace. So if people have got things like courses they're downloading, I say to them, well, you've got no problem. The more the merrier. Charge it out in silver.
Mm-hmm.
We do coaching, don't we, in silver at Love Entrepreneurs? So what? I've been to Lanzarote and I paid 50% cash, 50% silver. And as people are suddenly comprehending, we don't need to be so wedded to this thing called money. It's the value that we need to be wedded to. What value is somebody giving? But what I love about this is that it's accessible to everybody, big, small. It's fine for large companies. If you want to buy a fractional ownership in a jet, you can, using silver if you want to. You can buy houses. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But the combination, I think, of what we're doing here, and this will change or should change the way we do business forever. It's why they talk about it as the new business economy. It's got nothing to do with cryptocurrency at all, because one silver is $1, one silver is £1, one silver is €1. So the price you charge in the silver world exactly what you would charge in the cash world.
And I like that too, because the beauty of it is, and just to kind of give it a really grassroots kind of definition, you're not in danger of losing cash or not being able to obtain more cash, right? Because
No,
we're talking about spare capacity, right? So let's say, for example, I have 4 clients this week and I would really love to have 6 clients this week. Then now I can provide those 2 slots either fully in silver, or I can provide them for half silver, half cash, or 80-20 or 60,
or whatever you want to
whatever
do.
you do, right? But
Rob-
here's the beauty of it. Here's the beauty of it.
Sorry.
I can take that silver
Yeah.
and now do business with somebody whose services will help me get more cash. Because let's say maybe I need marketing help. I need a social media manager. I need some of these other things that will move the needle in the cash side of my business. I can now take silver and work with them, because they would say to me, hey, I can help you build a marketing plan. I'll charge you 50% in silver, 50% in cash. Now I'm not coming out of pocket as much as I would be for the very things that I need to help move the needle in my business. And that is a game changer.
And that is a soundbite that you want to record, take the snippet, and going to share this, because what you did, yes, plain and simple. Yeah, Larry, I'm blown away by the fact of the matter that this is even possible. Honestly, because once everybody gets the line on it, it's going to be fantastic.
But is it true that the best ideas through history are always staring us right in the face? Because we are so busy chopping trees down in our business and panicking because we're not involved in absolutely everything that moves on it like Sonic, we miss things, because as Lisa will tell us, we don't listen to our inner selves. We're busy chopping trees. But the other thing I wanted to mention, how many people out there miss out on using silver? Because imagine this, you lose clients because clients are saying, oh, I can't afford it. They'll never say I can't afford it, right? So my job is to make things happen, make things affordable. By using silver, you never need to discount ever again, ever. Bye-bye sales. I'll be gutted because I love my sales. But it's
got options now. We have options.
Yeah.
Now you can say I accept this, I can accept cash, and I can accept silver as well. So that just opens up your currency options. So it's like, hey, I can hold back instead of paying $50 cash. I can pay 25 cash and 25 silver. So that's $25 back in your pocket.
Mm-hmm.
And you got the service that you needed by using 25 of something else.
And when you join, you get 1,000 of those silver cash little coins.
Well, in the US, you guys get more. You get, I think it's 2,500.
Oh wow!
Well,
dang.
There you have it. There you have it. So you can immediately hit the ground running.
I should say, stick the website details in, because if anybody is seriously interested about finding out more about silver, get in touch with one of us, because for the US, we've got a special offer on at the moment. You'll hit the UK site, which is the national site, but we are doing it. I think it's a $47 or 50, something like that. We're doing it for much cheaper than it is for the UK. So just contact one of us, or we'll talk you through. I'd usually do a webinar for people interested every Thursday evening at 7:00 UK time, which I believe is 2:00 EST. Is that right?
Yep.
So,
and the Caribbean, we're coming too. This is an international thing. It's 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 not limited at all. So just like
at all. Did you hear that, guys? At all. That was Stoke Newington, wasn't it? Was it? Where are you from? Where was the original? Yeah, that was London.
There's no limit to this, because whatever amount you would charge for your services in whatever country you are in, that is the amount of silver that you would charge as well. So it works. So you can keep your native currency, keep more of that in, and use the silver. And we're here to do business with you.
No brainer.
It's just I know for the Americans, being here all my life, I know that is like, we think of cash as everything, right? And I mean, we got used to crypto, so now we're kind of getting used to using other currencies besides cash, right? So that kind of helped get us a little warmed up. So now you have this nice little enclosed network here where you're able to do business and really kind of see, your kitty kind of grow.
Yep. Dion said options for income streams is a good problem to have. Indeed, it is. And let me say this too. There is already at least one business in probably every industry that is already a part of this. So it's not like you're going to get into this and be like, oh, what I really need is website design and there's nobody here, so I can't do business with anybody. Nope. There's somebody there for website design. Or you could be like, oh, you know what? There's nobody there that is in real estate, so that's not going to work. Oh, no, wait, there's somebody.
There's a whole bunch of real estate. I am looking for people who want to join in to do real estate, right? Because I'm coming up to a white labeling system here in the UK, which is going to be really, really cool. But, I'm excited about this, because if people can broaden their mind and chime into the universe will give us answers and new ways of doing things, always. Because it will survive. There was a wonderful program I saw on Sunday about a woman who survived for 1.5 years just foraging. I thought that was lovely. That really made my soul sing, because I thought, that's innovation. She went off grid. She did not need the supermarkets. She could survive perfectly happily from foraging. Not foraging through bins, I should say.
Right.
She was actually from the ground and from, from other people.
Getting salad and so on. I mean, that's innovation on a very basic level.
Yeah.
It's like, it's so basic. It shouldn't be even considered innovation. But I think that's where we're kind of lacking a lot of things. We need to understand the basic components of many things, because That's where everything starts from. But sometimes we just skip the basics and just go into what we think is how things are, and we don't
Yeah.
do the work for ourselves to figure out, what is really basic, or what is the answer to what are my questions even? What questions do I even have that I'm not asking or that I should be asking?
Yep.
We got to dig down a little bit.
Speaking of questions, Dion is interested in learning more. So Dion, you're on LinkedIn right now. So you can connect with any of us on this screen on LinkedIn, shoot us a message. We'll get you plugged in to get the information that you need. So any one of us, just eeny, meeny, miny, mo, pick whatever your finger lands on, reach out to that person on the screen. They'll get you plugged in.
Indeed. I mean, Dion, you can. My LinkedIn details aren't then. But mine is a Larry Half. I can't put it. Maybe Oliver can give you my LinkedIn details, and you can or just hook up with Oliver on LinkedIn. That would be absolutely wonderful. And if you want to come, Dion, to do a big fix for us, Dion, do you have a business?
And the Caribbean is very much on the radar, especially me. I'm really interested in making sure that the Caribbean countries can take advantage of this type of service. Because it just opens up everything. This is like international commerce you're talking about. And we are living in the future. It's 2023, right? So we are really actually able on this platform to internationally do business together. We're talking South Africa, we're talking Asia, we're talking, we want to get to all of Africa eventually. UK, US, North America. This is a worldwide thing. And so we actually get to work together, because you don't have to be in just one country in order to, be successful and do business. It's a whole world, and we're making it happen for real.
Yeah, and I think this is the thing. We need to take responsibility ourselves as human beings on this planet, both of being the custodian of the planet in terms of environmental things, but also our future in terms of our welfare, our economic welfare, our kids' economic welfare, and to create a place that actually is fit to live in. We cannot, if we carry on the way it's going, the segregation of rich and poor is becoming more polarized in every single country, day by day by day by day. So this is our little, it's not an aggressive fight back, but it's a very equitable fight back, because what I love about Silver, it doesn't make a distinction between rich, poor, who your parents are, which school you went to, how much money you've got in the bank. It's about, what do you do? Simple. What do you do, and how well do you do it?
Yep.
And this is the best time, because of the times that we live in, that we can even do this. We don't have to fly everywhere all the time now. We can just find a nice spot with good lighting, or somewhat good lighting.
You just got a great chair. You can astrophysicize yourself wherever you want to. You just
I could. Yeah, I like this.
Hey, Dion, thanks for sharing that. Dion said creative consultant and intellectual property trainer focused on developing business strategies, focusing on IP management. There is room for what you do.
Man.
Oh, there's huge room.
And there are people who actually need that service right now that are already in the in the network.
What a real life scenario that we can kind of hypothesize about right now. So Dion was inquiring, wondering if her services fit. We know right away that they fit. And so what is the immediate benefit? Well, she immediately has access to whatever the amount of money, I forget, now you said it's $2,500, whatever, a bunch of resources to be able to now go build her business and actually maybe even gain more clientele through that network as well. So build the business, grow the business. I love that. Right. I mean, I love the way that those possibilities look. I love the way that looks.
Yeah, build a business.
And many of us, I want to say this too, many of us are developing our own courses independently that we can share the information that we have with you. So, you probably have some great things that we need to know, some knowledge, some information that is pertinent to your business. So we have this network where we can actually develop and teach our own courses. and we can support each other and purchase each other's courses to get everything that we need. So if you're really proficient and comfortable in what you know and you're willing to share that with us, you know, there's a market and we're here and we are incentivized to do business with you. So we're going to want to take in your course and see what you have to offer. Do you have another one coming next month or next 3 months? You know, so there are a lot of possibilities here.
Yep.
It's just that we have to introduce this and make it sound like, hey, this is possible and doable. It's never been done before, not on this level that I know of. Or I don't think there's anything quite like this, to be honest.
There has not been. No, I've been around for a little bit.
I'm trying to be nice, but I couldn't. But I'm sorry. I don't know of any other one like this. I'm sorry.
Can I just say, we did actually win an award today that we got told about. We won the SME sort of best cashless digital network for businesses. So work to Silvertree.
Wow.
Work to them, really.
Nice. Hey, that's some applause. Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. I also lecture on business strategies for arts and cultural enterprises. I'm seeing possibilities. Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
So Dion, you and Larry need to have a conversation ASAP.
Well, or everybody. It's not just me.
You'll meet us all eventually.
Yeah, you'll meet us all. You'll meet us all. But yeah, that there are possibilities, without a doubt. Without a doubt.
Yeah, this is
Dion
cool.
says she has to run. Thank you for being here.
Yeah,
Much
thank
appreciated.
you.
Please do
I just
connect with
wanna-
us.
Thank
Please
you.
do connect with us.
Next
And I'll follow up with you, Dion, just to make sure you get what you need as it relates to the information. But thank you so much for being a part of this and being in the comments and connecting with us. Appreciate it.
Cool.
Yes.
You know, well, wouldn't it be wonderful, right? I mean, this is something I don't often talk about, but one of the reasons that I'm so excited about Silvertree is that I've done a lot of work. I run a charity that helps ex-offenders set up in business. As you know, ex-offenders have in the States, in the UK, same thing, have a really tough time, you know, because they've got this label on their head, haven't they? Ex-offender, even after they come out of prison and do parole and they come out and they still got ex-offender. And a lot of these guys are really, really quite smart, and they can never get jobs. You know, they can never get jobs unless it's cleaning toilets, sweeping roads, that sort of thing. But I've trained a number of them and through Silvertree, we've invested in 60 businesses that are ex-offender led, because very often they go into entrepreneurship and self-employment. And seeing those businesses thrive and come into Love Entrepreneurs and survive is an amazing thing against all odds, because of course, you know, we help them financially. We give them business support, as you know, and I think the link between what we're doing is showing people like, you know, that the government, all, you know, the establishment, you know, they're all running around trying to, you know, give handouts all the time, whereas I'm just focused on you know, these people don't want handouts, they want hand ups. You know, they want to be helped, supported, encouraged. They want to come into our community to say, hey, I'm an individual. They don't want to talk about their past. They just want to be recognized as business owners, you know. So that's something else that we do. We all get involved in that sort of thing. And I think it would be great to get more involved in that sort of stuff in the US too, because I think
I'm excited about that.
That's a really huge thing. I mean, I run a charity called Grow Inspires, and you know, we believe in them. And when you believe in somebody and you can use silver as a currency to augment what they're doing, anything is possible.
But we have to know that. We have to know that.
That's where you come in.
I try.
Yeah, but that's where that's where people like you, when we do our next Grow Inspire courses in September, would be fantastic as a mentor trainer for mindset. That's where the knowing that you are enough is really important, right?
Very.
A conversation to be had.
For sure.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Listen, we're coming down to the end of this segment. But listen, there are, I don't think it has been made it can be made any more plain than it was in this conversation that this is something that will revolutionize the way you do business, that will help you to turn your spare capacity into. We're always talking about looking for being resourceful, right?
Mm.
We're always talking about being resourceful and the need for being resourceful and the advantages of being resourceful. Here is an opportunity for you to do so. That's staring you in the face, that is simple and plain, and that can do nothing but help move the needle.
Help move the needle.
There's no lose to this. The only that it either nothing happens or everything happens.
Ha!
And if nothing is already happening,
I like that.
why not try to make everything happen?
That you don't put that on a t-shirt and wear it.
Every week there's some great phrases that come out of this. It's like, is somebody documenting them all? Because I try not to. Sometimes I'm on the phone. I'm like, let me try to put that down. You see me looking down sometimes. I'm like,
Yeah,
I like
that's
that.
it.
I like that.
That is it. So listen, if you're watching this now, or if you're watching on the replay, you can reach out to any one of us. This is live on LinkedIn. It's also live on my YouTube as well. But if you can reach out to any one of us on the screen to get the information that you need, not only to be a part of Silver Tree, but also to get your free big fix, because that is a way for you to immediately expand your perspective around your business by getting ideas and very innovative ideas from individuals, getting support, getting wisdom, getting guidance, and just helping to open your eyes to the possibilities. And when you see the possibilities, what's the first thing that's going to happen when you see the possibilities is that you're going to start thinking, man, wow, okay, so I do need this and I do need that. And you start making a checklist of what you need. Guess where you can take the checklist and go shopping? Silver Tree.
Aha. Drum roll.
save your money.
There it is.
Save your money. Save that cash.
That just makes a
Do something else.
That makes a lot of sense.
That's right. That's right. Listen, any final words from the team before we bid farewell?
Join Silver Tree. Join Silver Tree. It's amazing. Why spend cash if you don't have to?
There it is. And here's the website on the screen once more. You can go to www.joinsilvertree.com. Get the information that you need. Reach out to one of us on the screen. We'll be happy to come alongside with you, connect, bring you into the establishment, and allow you to feel and soak up the energy that is in the space.
Yeah.
Convert that energy into successful trajectory for your business.
I love that, man.
Yes.
I got a parting phrase. In order to do what you never done, in order to get what you never got, you have to do something you never done.
It is.
Pretty much it.
That's it. I love it.
I'll take this, the 20 seconds. All right, just we just got to find time for ourselves. We got to actually get some air into our lungs. It is important that we get as much oxygen in as we can. For every breath you take, about 20% of that air goes to your brain. And, brain oxygen is a big deal. So let's just take a moment. Take a deep breath in. 2, 3, 4. Hold it. Release. 2, 3, 4. Hold. Every now and again throughout your day, just do that. Just give it a shot.
You didn't tell me to release. I was holding my breath. I was getting redder and redder.
I forgot that time. My bad. Whenever I tell you to hold, if I don't come back and say breathe, you kind of just figure it out on your own. Sometimes
you're gonna have to take the initiative.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? When your skin color starts to change, I forgot. Like, just breathe. It's okay. Come on, I know you guys. You got it. You got it.
That's what's
I'll
up.
be up there with the bubble of love.
That's what's up. Listen, that was your introduction to Silver Tree. Listen, as you can see, we love to have fun. We love to look out for each other. And we want you to be a part of this, not because we get anything out of it, because we want to share the things with you that you'll get out of it. Because that's what the community is all about. The community is about making sure that ordinary people build extraordinary businesses on the Love Entrepreneur side. And as those businesses build, you need somebody to connect with. A business can't be built without doing business with other people. And now Silvertree allows you to do that very seamlessly and effectively. So make sure that you reach out to us, and make sure that you are back with us next week for another panel discussion. We get together every Thursday to talk about business related things and to continue to introduce you to things like Love Entrepreneurs and Silvertree. So make sure that you join us. Thank you for being here. Blessings on you. Have a fantastic weekend, and we'll see you next week. Shout out to all the folk in the house today.
All right. See you next time.